I told myself, it's like, okay, I had a countdown about getting back into that gym just to
I fucking bet.
I was like, oh my gosh, 2 weeks to go, 14 days, 13 days. And when I got into the gym, it was such a great feeling because I stuck to the fucking plan. And it was just, it's not like Christmas Day when you're a kid. It's like, oh, it's December, 25 more days to go.
And you've got the ability to adhere.
So, and also during that time, not to leave this part out, but I was also building the Dragon's Lair.
Fuck.
So there was a great distraction. It's like everything happened for a reason. There's no way the Dragon's Lair would look the way it does today if I was in a full-on Olympia prep.
No fucking way.
That Olympia prep, when it was taken away from me, allowed me then to get my head and teeth into so many different businesses.
Dude,
not just this.
No fucking way my business or anything I have going on is doing as well if I'm still competing. Even if I'm still at the top.
Yeah, Jay will say the same thing.
Of course.
You
don't have time.
He lived probably the most monk life I've ever seen. He trained twice a day. He'd have no social life. His full focus was on that Olympia, whether it was in January and the competing in September. It was monotonous. But you now see that guy who has transitioned from that world of bodybuilding and that 2-a-day training and 2-a-day cardio and eating 10 meals a day to now being an entrepreneur in what he's doing right now. Because that same emphasis and the same drive and the commitment he had for bodybuilding has now been put into something else.
But the trick we learn as athletes, right, is that we know it won't happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
We know it's 10 years.
Yeah.
And so if I need the success to be there, wherever I want it to be, and I know that it takes 10 years, I may as well get fucking started today.
Yeah.
Because I got 10 years to get there. I can't just turn it on 7 years from now and think that's how it works.
But a lot of people don't have that ability to focus forward and see that, the long-term plan, the play of chess. Bodybuilding is that. A lot of athletes will just see a magazine and go, I want to look like that. But I don't want to look like that. They want to look like this, but they don't realize that fucking athlete puts just as much emphasis into their training as that athlete. It's just how genetics play a part in this and the other. But people, again, going to what he was saying, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And a lot of people don't want to put that commitment in. And it goes with business too. With the Dragon's Lair, we came out here and put so much groundwork in to looking for the right place, looking for the right.
And that's even it's step one.
Yeah,
the stress of finding a building is only fucking step one.
Bro, we've seen so many buildings and everything. Like I'd pull up outside, and I didn't want to be disrespectful to my real estate agent, but I was like,
saying it.
Oh, I'm gonna stick my head in and pretend like it's not worth it, but it's like thanks. It's it doesn't have this, but I turn up and I look around and I go, nope. This place. As soon as I was driving up to it, I go,
interesting. Especially you're right here.
Yeah,
like it's in a really good spot as far as Vegas goes too.
Yeah, and it's got the 15 behind us, the 215.
You can get here quick.
Yeah. Great passing trade, great parking. So it would just tick so many boxes for me when I seen this amazing building and my vision started to grow as soon as I walked in here. I knew exactly what I wanted to do and how I wanted to put certain things in certain places. And then as it started filling up more, then I was even more inspired to change this and change that. So this was a phenomenal distraction for me during that time. It allowed me to get my teeth into stuff, and obviously I was meeting with general contractors, I was meeting with plumbers, electricians, so it was just a daily thing. I was on the phone, I was involved tremendously in the day-to-day
stuff. It's a different focus. But it does require it.
Yes, and, did my physique fall into a certain category that I've never seen before? Absolutely.
I'm sure this is a weird, this is your definition of weird categories too, but so the body dysmorphia we all have is very strange, right?
I was like, is this retirement? Is this what retirement feels like? It was great. Actually, it was great because I could get up in the morning and be like, you know what? I don't want to fucking eat.
I don't want to eat.
6 hours and I'll eat. I don't have that appetite when I wake up. My daughter's ravenous when she wakes up. My wife is ravenous when I wake up. It's like, what the fuck genetic you guys got? Rub off on me.
Right.
But I would pretty much just get up and just focus on business as soon as I did, get some caffeine in me and go. And then I'd be like, oh shit, I need to eat. And I never really stopped once to think bodybuilding, you know, because I knew it was going to come.
Of course.
It's
a constant.
Yeah, that part in my life and that chapter in my life when I was you know, trying to just give my body complete rest was one that I really did, like I said, give 100% attention to, and I allowed myself to just switch my brain off, not think about how small I was, not be tempted about going back into the gym, because I knew that the long play was where I am right now, and I feel in a great place. You know, we've all got our bangs and we've got our injuries, but I'm in the gym and I'm fucking loving it, man.